Hi, I'm Tom Lu. Today I'm in Windsor Castle in England, about 20 miles from London. Windsor Castle is the world's oldest and largest castle, originally founded by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, and has been home for generations of British monarchs for 1,000 years. Now it's a popular tourist attraction where visitors can see the magnificent architecture, stay apartments, and learn British history. Located at 25 miles west of London, Windsor Castle is the world's oldest and largest royal castle, and has witnessed nearly 1,000 years of British history. The castle was built by William the Conqueror in 1070. William the Conqueror was a Norman military leader who lived in Normandy, France. In 1066, he led his army to invade England, defeated the Anglo-Saxon king Harold II in the Battle of Hastings, and took the throne of England, a turning point in British history known as the Norman Conquest. The Normans were an ethnic population descended from the 10th century Viking leader Rollo, who occupied and ruled Normandy. The Normans are best known for their military prowess and architectural achievements. Combining these two qualities, the Normans, during the 9th and the 10th centuries, invaded and conquered many territories and built heavily fortified castles, palaces, and churches throughout Europe. Windsor Castle is one of the best preserved Norman castles still in use today. Norman architecture is viewed as the English variant of Romanesque architecture that developed in Normandy and spread widely after the Norman conquest of England in 1066. Norman buildings feel heavy and fortified, known for their massive proportions, fortress-like appearance, simple forms, and robust decorative motifs, reflecting both defensive needs and a desire to inspire awe. Rounded arches are used in windows, doors, arcades, and vaulting. Thick stone walls have a few and relatively small window openings. Large towers symbolize strength and presence. Decorative carvings are bold and rhythmic with zigzag patterns and brickhead motifs. Barrel vaults and groin vaults were used in major buildings. Norman builders applied these elements to increase fire resistance and span larger spaces. Norman architecture flourished from the 11th to the 12th centuries in England, Scotland, and Wales, marking a dramatic shift from Anglo-Saxon timber buildings to grand stone structures and symbolizing Norman dominance. Windsor Castle spans 13 acres and has over 1,000 rooms, making it the largest inhabited castle in the world. The castle is divided into 3 main wards surrounding the central moat. The upper ward is the heart of the royal residence, containing the lavish state apartments and the private royal quarters. This quadrangle features grand ceremonial rooms on the north side and the more intimate spaces on the south. The middle ward is dominated by the iconic Round Tower, built on the original 11th century moat, heightened in the 19th century for dramatic effect. The lower ward is home to St. George's Chapel and the residential buildings for castle staff and the military knights of Windsor. Originally a moat and a bailey fortress built by William the Conqueror around 1070, its architecture has evolved dramatically. Generations of British monarchs added layers of styles in different eras. In the 12th to the 14th centuries, it was a stone fortification, including the round tower and the curtain walls, a common design in medieval times. In the 14th century, it was modified by Edward III, adopting the perpendicular Gothic style, featuring slender columns and large windows. In the 17th century, Charles II modernized the interiors in the classical style. In the 19th century, George IV dramatically reshaped the exterior, raising the round tower, adding turrets and battlements, and unifying the skyline for a picturesque romantic silhouette. Interiors became opulent Georgian and Victorian. After the devastating fire in 1992 that damaged over 100 rooms, restoration blended authentic historic elements with modern improvements. The architecture of Windsor Castle reflects its dual role as a palace and a fortress with its defensive origins, blended with centuries of royal extravagance, creating a uniquely theatrical and historic ensemble. If you are interested in British history and culture, Windsor Castle is a must-visit in the UK.